Welcome back to the Vow Factor.
Hello and good morning to all of our plus ones. How is your Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday doing?
I bet fabulous.
I hope fabulous.
It's always fabulous when we're all together. I love you guys so much.
Yeah. I love you.
You just go, yeah. So if you don't know, we batch record our episodes, and we have decided in 2 days we're going to record 8 episodes because we're going to be going into the holidays and we're finishing up our busy wedding season. So this is day 1 of filming, and this is the 4th and final episode of the day.
It is
Zoomies time.
It is 6:15.
It is 6:15. And
We've been here since noon.
And it's also like raining, like cats and dogs outside.
Do you hear thunder?
Thunderstorming like crazy. I hope it's actually let up a little bit. So
my mom said it was flooding, so that's not good.
Slay.
Anywho.
Can't wait.
We have been getting a lot of DMs. And we are so excited about it. Yes.
People want to talk to us.
They want to talk to us. They want our advice. We're like,
we're like the older sisters.
I love it. I am so excited.
We are older sisters.
We are. We are both the oldest of 3 girls, which is a crazy thing to have in common, actually. So.
Well, wait. Is it the oldest of 4?
Yeah.
In total, yeah.
That's right. Oh. You're of 4. Like we said, we've been here a minute, so.
Yeah.
And I'm never good at math, so definitely not right
So
now.
then there's Jessie, and then her 3 little sisters, and me. And then I have 3 little sisters. So in total, 4 girls. Because our parents are nuts. Clearly, we were not enough for them, which I don't know. We have the personalities of like 30 people. So they're like, you know what? Let's add a few more to the roster.
And it's quite the bunch.
It's quite the bunch. But anyway, so we're your wedding content creator, older sisters. So you can slide into our DMs anytime and we'll tell you how we really feel about things and how we'd approach things. Except we're going to tell you on the podcast today. And you guys have asked. You want to know about deliverables.
Yes, we got a amazing voice note from a wonderful listener. That's crazy to say.
I know.
And they were asking about how to balance deliverables, how to kind of make packages in that way, and just like asking us to walk through our deliverables and what we might recommend. And I think it's important to also note that something that she had mentioned that I think a lot of people can relate to was she was saying that what we see online is not always reality. We have to remember that. But from what we can see, a lot of people have like next day like edits, turnaround, and it makes it seem like they're getting things out so quickly. And she's like, I'm a mom, I have a baby, like I can't stay up because I have to get up in the morning really early, so like I can't really start my edits until the next afternoon. And first off, you're doing awesome. That's literally so okay. As someone who just recently, like last year, got married, like some people look at their wedding content like immediately, but a lot of people still have people in town. There's a lot going on.
Also, you're exhausted.
Like take a minute. Like 24 hours is still insanely fast to even get people content, get alone a video. If people want that fast of a turnaround, that's okay, but you don't have to be that person necessarily.
Right.
So
you have to do what works for you and your business and, you know, how your lifestyle is.
Yeah.
You have to, like, whatever it is to deliver your client the best quality of content, then that's what your SOP, your standard operating procedure in your business should be. So if you know that you can't get your client all of the raw footage within 24 hours because you just have slower Wi-Fi or, you know, whatever it is, whatever the deal is.
Then it's 48.
Then it's 48. It's okay.
And you know what? Maybe you can get it to them sooner and that's even better. Don't overpromise and underdeliver if you don't think you can.
Yeah.
Underdeliver or underpromise and overdeliver.
Exactly. That's what I always like to do.
And I think like also quality over quantity in general with deliverables. Like,
agreed.
We live in a world that wants everything immediate and and like really fast, and it's just not always the reality. And we also remember like 2 or 3 days after your wedding is still so fast. Like it's so fast. People are on the way to their honeymoon. Like people have things going on, and like they're still going to be so happy that they have it basically right away. They have all their raw footage probably within a day. And sometimes people, especially if you're traveling a lot and you're in hotels, I always will say it might take a bit longer because hotel Wi-Fi is horrible. Like maybe I have to wait until I get home. So it might be a little bit later. But I think as long as you're communicating that with your client, that's really important.
Yeah.
And
I agree.
Just set the expectations and manage them, which I think is perfect.
Absolutely. Now, in terms of exactly what I deliver, I'll tell you guys. So I do a folder in Dropbox delivered within 24 hours after the wedding, the event, whatever it is. And that's just all of the raw footage. It's organized. I do a bunch of subfolders. So if it's like, ceremony, then all the ceremony raw footage is in there. Getting ready is all the getting ready footage, etc. And I send that to the client as early as I possibly can. If all of the footage is uploaded and organized and ready to go at 7 o'clock in the morning the next day, I will text the client and I will send it at 7 o'clock in the morning the next day. Some days I'm not able to get it until, 7 p.m. at night. And it just really depends on like what's going on that day. But I have always been able to deliver unless it's like an international wedding. Like, for example, your wedding just took a little bit longer because the Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
It does when you travel.
But it's fine. I wasn't
cannot control it
anyway. I was busy sleeping.
She's busy. Yeah. You're usually busy sleeping after the wedding.
Your wedding, you're exhausted. Yeah.
Yes. But so I'll go ahead and send that. And then when I first started, I was doing 3 edited videos delivered within 24 hours after the wedding. And I feel like my edits were so good, but I was literally killing myself to get those edits done. And I just was like, there has to be a better way to do this to where like I'm not killing myself. I can have a second to come back, breathe. They've got the raw footage. They can go through that and play with that and check all of that out. And then like the next day or maybe even the day after that, then they can receive a folder with like incredible edits. And so I decided after that to bump the edited videos to 5 edited videos delivered within 48 hours. And that was very well received. Everybody loved it. They were like, this is great. And when you book with me, all of my packages include literally the exact same thing. The only difference in price you're paying for is time. So even if you book me, for 8 hours versus the 12 hours, you still get, like those set amount of edits, whether it's 5, whether it's 3. And then after that, I wanted to test breaking down like different videos, or not breaking down. That's not the right word. My brain is blah, blah, blah.
Also like all of this is trial and error. Like,
yeah, as you can see, like I've tried many different things. So I tried this package where you did get a certain amount of videos per hours that, I was there. So like maybe you got 5 for 8 hours and like 7 for 10 and 10 for 12. And I learned that people don't necessarily care about the edits. And then I started to do this like cinematic style edit and people were like, I want that on like, they kept sending me my own videos for inspo. And I was like, okay, I got you. I can do that. And that's all that they cared about. So I went back to offering 3 edited videos for all of my packages. Doesn't matter how long you book me for, delivered within 72 hours.
Yeah.
So I gave myself an extra day because I just feel like I need a full day to edit a masterpiece.
Yeah.
And I want to make sure every edit that is being sent to you is masterpiece.
Masterpiece. Mine's similar. I've definitely gone through the journey of creating deliverables. But something I was realizing when I was offering so many is that like the quality just wasn't there. Like I wasn't able to edit that many videos that fast. Also, like, please know that a lot of people who are turning things around within 12 hours are also using editors.
Yeah.
And that's totally okay. But like, that's why they're able to do it. Like they're not just doing it on their own. But I even tried doing that at one point.
I brought in editors too. There's nothing wrong with it.
I was just offering so much and there was no way that I could do it. And I went from, I never offered 24 hours. I offered 48 hours. And then in the beginning of this year, I changed it to 72 hours, mostly because like I needed a day to sit with the content and like come up with my vision. Like during the wedding day, I feel like it starts to come to me. And as soon as I start to see some of the shots that I take, like I can start to see it, but I need to like play with it. And then I need to find the right song. And I just feel like I cannot edit that like,
well, you have to recover from,
fast.
you have to recover from your wedding hangover, AKA just like working a wedding for
you
a
feel
long
like you got
time.
hit by a truck.
Yeah. You need to
And
recover from that. Let the day process. You're looking through, you're starting to pick out all of the best stuff. You've sent the stuff to the client. You yourself need to take a beat in a minute
Mm-hmm. And so
then come back to it with a fresh pair of eyes.
that's like a big thing for me is like going through and the way I do things is I also use a Dropbox folder. I make the folder just like Emily said, like I break it down, ceremony, getting ready, reception. I do like details depending on the wedding. Sometimes it'll be different. I had a wedding. The bride had 4 getting ready looks. She's probably listening to this. She loves the podcast. And so under getting ready, I literally had subfolders under there of all of her getting ready outfits. So everything's very easy to find because there's so much content. You want it to be not that intimidating and very manageable and easy for you to find too if like you need to go back and like try and find a clip if you deleted it off your phone, etc. I definitely went through, like I said, I offered 3, I offered 5, I offered 1. Like I just kind of played around. Also, when I was charging a higher, like I've also charged much more than I charge now. And I thought
play around with pricing.
I thought that because I was charging more than I needed to offer more in that package, which I actually don't necessarily agree with anymore. If the quality cannot be the same across the board for all the videos, then I don't think that it makes sense. I think that if you're delivering 3 insanely amazing cinematic type videos or whatever it is, like whatever your style is, videos, then it's worth that price rather than 5, 7, 10, whatever it is. And if it's like it's just like not there, then it's like it's not worth it. But I think like if the quality is there, then it doesn't matter the quantity of videos, if that makes sense. Like so like just know your worth, know your worth for your pricing, and then know your abilities and like your bandwidth, because it's really hard. Also take into account when you are in busy season and you have something on Friday, something on Saturdays, maybe something on Thursday or Sunday too. And like if you are at a wedding on Saturday and on Sunday, you are not going to have time to edit anything from Friday until Monday. Then like Saturday. And so like you have to like kind of think about that as well with this 24-hour turnaround time. If you have a 24-hour turnaround time, you are up all night before your next wedding because you have to get it done before you leave for the next wedding. Mm-hmm. So like that's also really important. My current packages, I change them all the time. But they're currently, they're not the same across the board. Because I'm experimenting. So like my 6-hour package has like just like one, call it my signature highlight reel, because I feel like I've kind of like developed my kind of style that I've been doing and people have been loving it. And then my 8 and 10-hour package also includes what I call like a mini edit. My like highlight reels are around 60 seconds, give or take. It's like the full day. And then the mini edits are like ones of the couple or like a party edit or like a moment of the day. And those are usually around like 25 seconds, give or take. And then my 12-hour package has an additional like mini edit just because there's so much more time during the day. And something that I was noticing was not that I was running out of ideas, but I just didn't feel like the quality of some of like those. I feel like I was like forcing edits, if that makes sense, because some weddings are so highly detailed. And when you're at a maybe more luxury wedding, there's just like more to capture. And I didn't want, if I was at a wedding that maybe wasn't as like detailed, I didn't want to feel like I was like making 2 of the same or anything like that. I wanted it to be like, here's like amazing videos of your day. They're all like amazing quality. I worked really hard on them, like all this stuff. So for myself, I think it like helps me balance it. But yeah, so I have anywhere from 1 to 3 videos, and then you can always add videos. It's like, that's honestly what I found.
Hours.
I would,
edits.
Hours, edits. You can always add. I charge like from like a range because sometimes people want like a mini edit. Sometimes they want like a longer edit. So it just depends. But I know creators who take a week to get their videos to you. So you get your raws right away, but you don't get like your videos until like 7 days later or whatever it is. Or maybe you can also be like, hey, you're going to get your highlight video within 72 hours. Your mini edits will take up to a week. That's still so fast to like get your deliverables in.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I think that's also okay. And if you know that you need some like extra time, just because content is fast, like that's still way faster than a videographer's getting you their video.
Oh, yeah.
So like, if you want to compare it, you know, like not that you have to, but a lot of people's like mentality is that.
And I feel like the people that like really want the content to hit, like it takes a little longer than 24 hours, unless like someone is literally feeding an editor.
Yeah, everything right away.
And like also like some content creators
naturally just like they're really fast. It comes to them like that's also a thing.
But also too, like some people also strategize what those videos are going to be way beforehand. Yeah. So then they have those shots ready to go and lined up and they can easily add them in.
One of our friends knows the shots and the song going into the day. So she just needs to put it together.
Yeah.
Which also helps speed up the process. But that's not how I personally work either. Because I need to like be in the moment. And like I always tell, sometimes I ask if they have a certain song that they would like me to try and use. Like I never promise it because sometimes it just doesn't hit. Like sometimes I need something different. Sometimes their vows are so beautiful that I want to, or a part of a speech and I want to add that in. And so I use instrumental music or whatever it is. And I love to play with the sounds and like effects and all of that because it just adds to the emotion of the video. At least that's what I've been doing. And so
but all of that stuff takes time.
But all of that takes
you know, like
time.
What I always say when Jessie and I are like trying to plan out whatever our big ideas or projects are, Jessie will like spit out all of these ideas. I'll be like, this is amazing. And then she'll be like, okay, like we need to execute on them. And I'm like, I need to marinate.
Yeah, she's like, I need to marinate. I'm like,
Jessie's like, come on. And I'm like, no, trust me. Like if I sat down and I worked on this right now, it will not be as good as if I marinate first. And then when I am good and ready to do it on my own time.
Sometimes you take like 7 days to marinate.
But it always gets done.
I know, but like the chicken needs to get grilled.
It's grilled, baby, and it's perfect and juicy every time.
Sometimes I have to put a deadline on her marinating, but it's true. I am like a very like thing, but I do. I sit on my content. I go through it in like CapCut or Edit or whatever I'm like using, and I just start playing around with it. And then I don't know, it just starts to come together.
Yeah. Trust the process. It's like a trust the process kind of thing. It is
such a trust the process thing. I really just like, I understand how I work now. And it's definitely different than when I first started. It's different than it was 6 months ago. And I'm sure it will be different in 6 months. But like, I think I understand like where I want to come from through the storytelling of the content. It's how I approach the day. And then during the day, sometimes I have to do a little switch of certain things. Because sometimes like, I don't know, sometimes I'm like really close up. Sometimes the venue is so beautiful that I have a bunch of far away shots. Like it just like, it's different. And that's why there's no like formula. There's no anything.
Yeah.
The only formula I guess I follow, it's like in my highlights, I like to include like at least one clip of like each part of the day. But other than that, like I put them in different orders. Sometimes I start with the end. Sometimes I start with the beginning, the middle, the ceremony. Like I run on vibes.
That's so important. That's
kind
of how I edit. Like I get the vibe of the day, and then I usually
do you
pick
the song first, or do you?
No. The content is picked first, which is kind of weird because that's not how well, for me, it's weird because I have never edited anything else that way. So like when I was doing edits for things like in school or whatever, or just like personal projects, like I usually had a song in mind as I was going into the whatever I was editing. And I based the video off of kind of how the song is. This is a very different process where I base the song off of how the video is and the feeling that comes from whatever I've dreamt up.
Can I tell you my favorite thing to do when I'm feeling a little bit like burnt out and like I need inspiration or I need help?
Yes.
So I make like the blueprint of the video. I kind of like clip all of the clips and I kind of put them in order that I think I like. I don't like tweak it yet. Then I export it and I put it into TikTok, and TikTok like watches the video and like recommends music. And I go through and then all of a sudden I'm like, wait a second. No, I remember a song, and it like helps like jog my memory. It's kind of like my assistant at this point of like choosing music. And then sometimes I'll go to Spotify, and I don't know why I don't just download it from YouTube, but like I will just screen record a song off Spotify and then export it into CapCut.
I never thought to do that.
Because sometimes I want like a certain version, and then I wanted a piano version and a violin version of a song, and I wanted to layer them on top of each other. I've been experimenting with like different sounds and this stuff, and like, oh my God, DJ. Videographers are gonna like come for me. But I think like I'm also like kind of trying to somewhat like, what's it like just get better at it and stuff. And I think like music is honestly like makes or breaks the video.
I agree. It's
like,
so
huge.
important, and like
it has to like match
it's almost as important as the clips that you're choosing.
I'd argue that it's
it's just as important. Yeah. Okay, I agree.
I think so, because you can have the most gorgeous content, but if you put it to a song I just think this song directs the emotion of the video, and if it doesn't like match, then it's like it's not giving.
Yeah.
And so then what I do is like I'll take it, whatever song, and then I go back and then I tweak it within the song, obviously, and then add effects and this and that and whatever. I should probably learn how to use like a more like advanced software, but me on my iPhone like this, like
that's the job.
Everything.
That's the job.
iPhone
forward.
And I think, but like that takes me so long. I'm like looking for like different versions of a song. I'm adding things and all of that. And like, that's not happening within 20. Of course, I can throw a video together that night. It's not going to be that good. At least not like to my standards. Maybe like my mom would be like, oh, that looks great. But like, she always says that. So maybe. So like, I don't know. I think
it gets the job done.
It gets the job done, but like
that's
you don't want to do that.
Yeah, that's not what we're going for.
It's certainly not what I'm going for. And I think it's very clear when you watch some people's social media who is putting in extra time and who is not. And I don't think your social media is necessarily like everything make or break. But I do think it's, she's like, ooh, sip the tea. I think it's telling, and it's important in a way. So
I know. It's so frustrating when you are up for the same wedding against someone who just throws videos together and you make cinematic things that you've really thought about over and over and over again. That's what we're alluding to, in case you guys didn't know. But it's fine. It depends also too, like what
but
you
like
want
also like it depends on your client as well. Like, some don't know better and they think that it's wonderful. And I'm looking at it, I'm like, the beats are not matching up at all. This is a little bit blurry. Why did you choose this?
This could be a whole episode in itself. Yeah.
But
it's fine.
You can tell when something was made quickly and when something had time put into it.
The point I think is you can tell when there's like care and love going into something.
I think moral of the story is know what you're able to do, stand by it, and your clients are going to be okay with it. Like you're going to find the clients that don't mind waiting 4 or 5 days for their edited videos, and the ones that want it right then the next day just aren't the ones for you. And I think that's okay. I think there's plenty of people that are doing it. Give yourself a break. That's still so fast. And if you want to do it faster, like maybe consider hiring an editor or someone to help you during busy season.
There's so many talented editors.
So many talented editors.
And it's so great because they become a part of your team. Mm-hmm. You can kind of show them exactly like how you like your edits. And then you have someone that's there and like maybe too, like maybe they don't do like the main edit that you present to your client. Like maybe they do some like a couple of the other edits. Yeah.
Yeah, but maybe like maybe your client added on like 2 or 3 edits. So you have like maybe 5 or 6 videos and you have a wedding the next 2 days. So you need to call in help.
But I honestly think like every wedding content creator needs to have an editor that they can pass work off to like when you need it. Yeah, because there is no reason. Yeah, it's just like you're like the scenario that you just described about how like if you have like back-to-back wedding days, your client's content is literally going to suffer if you have booked yourself back to back. And like, obviously
it's literally the predicament I'm in now. I'm going home to go and think because I did not contact my editor in time. I was like, oh, I can handle it. Jesse, no, you can't. I mean, like, you can, but like you're like, I'm stressed out because of it. So that's a me problem.
It's being a creative, and it's like you can't always like, obviously it's our job to be creative, but like sometimes it also doesn't flow, and like you need to call in help just to have like different eyeballs on something. It's so important.
Also just like things come up, like maybe you got a last minute like opportunity and it's kind of back to back, or like me, I had 2 weddings back to back and had to hop on a plane to come here and record for 2 days. Like I don't really have that much time. Like I should have thought ahead instead of staying up late when I should be getting rest because I go into another big wedding weekend because I should know better. Learn from me. Don't do that. This is me just selling.
Jesse's learning.
We're all learning.
She's on her learning journey. And that's what's most important.
As a bride, I would rather receive 3 incredible videos than 10 thrown like not great videos. So
for the 10 edited videos, like I'm calling in editing backup for that.
The ones you have booked for that?
Yes. Yes. Because I want the quality to be there. And
same. I have like a 5 or 6 one for.
Yeah. The quality turnaround on that 10 videos in 48 hours. That is a big ask. We can do it. But like.
Well, yeah. But
it's okay to ask for help.
Wait, no. Like I think that's important. It's okay like to ask for help. Like that's just because someone's booking your business. And if part of your business is to outsource some editing, that's okay. You are still seeing the final edit before you're delivering it. It's still coming from you. You're still leading the creative direction. We can go into like another point, like maybe when it gets to be a little like thing, but like it's your business. Like if you need to outsource some things, that's okay.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Whatever you need to do to maintain like quality
control
is key.
Quality of your business is everything.
Yeah, because
and even like if you like as I wouldn't like suggest doing this all the time, but if you feel like you need another day and it is a difference of like a couple, like 12 hours or so of making a better video, I would just let your clients know like, hey, I have these 2 ready to go for you.
Well, I've had a flight like be delayed and I couldn't get all the content up. Like I was on hotspots, like it just was not uploading.
And communication.
And I just was like, hey, like I'm going to share the content with the folder with you. It's not all up, but like there's a lot there. My flight's been delayed. The rest, like things happen. Mm-hmm. Things come up. Maybe like you woke up the next morning and you were so sick and you do everything and you get them at least one, right? And you're like, hey, I hope you guys are feeling okay. I woke up so unbelievably sick. I'm getting your other ones to you as fast as I can. And they're probably going to be like, girl, like, that's fine. We're going on honeymoon. Like, no worries. We're so excited to see them.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's fine.
It's fine. It's okay.
Communication is literally it's yours top priority because it's mine.
Communication is my top priority, and we'll say it here like we've said it before. If your vendors are not communicating with you regularly within 24 to 48 hours in some capacity,
that
is a red
can
flag.
Be, I don't think we said this last, it can be a OA message. Let them say, if you...
An email responder, something.
An email responder, yeah. Be like, out on
I don't prioritize posting on my own social media. I prioritize client communication and like getting my clients their things.
Oh, yeah, duh.
But some people do. And then some people don't. Like, it's a thing. Have you heard about this?
No.
There's some content creators that are like, I'll reply when I reply because I'm running a business.
Oh.
Wild.
That's crazy. Your business, you only have a business because of your clients. That's nuts.
But they're like posting on their stories, like 30 stories every single day, which I don't know if they have a social media manager.
Yeah, if they have a
like,
social
I don't know
media
what their
manager.
deal is. Like, but like, it's just
things that piss us off.
Bizarre. How bizarre.
How bizarre.
I'm trying to find the song that we were going to do for today.
What is the episode about? Deliverable. Oh, red.
Deliverables.
I thought it was red.
It is red.
Ah, I remember.
It's red.
I remember.
Okay, so every episode we plan a wedding for Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce because we'd love to be their wedding content creators for their wedding. And so this is
our fun way of
it's like
being
our little fun
creative.
Way. Yes. So
this is not affiliated with them. This is not their wedding.
We just have fun with it.
We have fun with it.
We pick a song that kind of like...
We have to say that in every episode. Okay. Our lawyer told us.
We pick a song every episode that kind of like goes with the theme of the episode or the vibe or whatever.
Loosely goes with the theme.
And then we plan like a little wedding based off of it.
Based off the song. So
we liked red because it had like all the options of like all the different colors in it. And we related it to like all of the packages and deliverables and things that like that you could have. So.
Oh, wait. I also had something else. You can also like offer if you have like a week-long like turnaround time. If they want it faster, you can always ask for more money for it.
Yeah.
So you know.
Oh, you want it faster? That'll be $50 hairs.
Yeah, whatever it is. Because maybe you pay an editor for it. I don't know. Anyway, that was just a little thing I thought of. Mm-hmm. Anyway,
upsell.
Red. You're running a business. I don't know what to
Get your bag.
We live in this world. Also, The Summer I Turned Pretty. Oh my God. Can we watch it on Wednesday morning? Awesome. That reminded me.
Forget what time your flight is.
11.
Oh, yeah. We'll have our coffee and watch it.
That's what I was hoping for because I'm going to be on social media on the plane. I should be editing on the plane, guys. I should be editing on the plane.
I'm having a beveragino on the plane. We all learned.
I know. I'm letting her beveragino. Anyway, so The Summer I Turned Pretty. I mean, like, we're not going to get into that, but like red.
Okay.
Is, fits. So.
All right. So.
Red, blue, gray.
Love it.
So I'm thinking, like, what if each part of the wedding
Travis wears red
goes to
and his uniform. He's football man.
What if like her getting ready outfit is blue, and then she goes into
something blue,
and then she goes into like something blue, but like it starts with blue, and then she changes into white, and then she ends in red because Loving Him was red.
That's her reception dress.
Yeah, it's red, but like white, like gray, but like we do white, like
I don't think dark gray.
Like missing him was
unless he wears a dark gray tux.
Missing him
like a silvery dark gray.
But she's not missing him; she's marrying him.
Well, not completely symbolic to the song, but just like pulling the colors from the song.
I'm like, wrong on this imaginary wedding. Wrong.
It's Jesse's wedding, actually.
It is.
Move
over.
I am literally just the assistant.
Yeah.
My boss told me no.
But I like the something blue thing in the beginning. Like I like that she starts with blue.
I do too.
And then she ends with red. So do you think like they're both wearing white?
Oh my God, but then their wedding photos are going to be red, white, and blue.
Oh my God. Okay. Hold on. Rewind. That would be crazy. It'd be like a little too patriotic for a wedding.
Yeah. Well, okay.
Well, I mean, what if it's like a light, like a baby, like a light blue?
Yes, I was just
and then
she's
wearing white, and then she changes into red.
Yeah.
The photographer will just make the album
black and white. That's where the dark gray comes in.
There you go.
I have a big brain. I'm smart.
I think her dress is like tight.
Which one? The blue one, the white one, or the red one?
Well, the blue is like getting ready, like a little.
It could be tight,
but like a little like set, like a little like silky set. Yeah,
I love
like a little like shorts and thing, like this, but
like a little bloomer short.
Yeah, so cute,
so cute
with little like bows.
Yes, bows.
I love bows.
I love bows too. Okay, very cute. Love that matching robe. I feel like this one has like the dramatic, like
I feel like the
1950s,
bridesmaids
glamour
are
robe.
in blue and the whole ceremony is blue and white.
That would be really pretty. I love blue and white ceremonies.
Me too.
All right. Slay.
And then you go into the reception and it's like red, like drenched in red. Like the Peggy Cash wedding.
Yeah. Yeah. I think they have like a big red heart somewhere. I don't know if it's maybe on the dance floor.
I love that. Yeah.
But not like a Valentine's Day way, but like a cool, like maybe like an artist like does like this really cool.
What if the dance floor was just a shape of a heart?
I love it.
Then red flowers everywhere.
Yes.
Red draping.
Red draping.
Red ceiling.
Red ceiling.
Chandeliers.
And the decor on the tables. TNT. Explosive love.
Putting like dynamite on the tables.
They decorate with dynamite. It's not real, okay? If a candle falls over, the whole place isn't going to go up. Could you imagine?
What if we like mimic the emoji with red candlesticks instead of like white candlesticks?
That would be really cool.
I feel like that might be a better option.
No, I want dynamite on the table.
Okay. Guess we're having dynamite on the table.
Boom, boom.
This is not a Katy Perry wedding. This is a Taylor
It
Swift
will
wedding.
be if they
If they put the dynamite on the table. That's crazy. Okay, and then I think
Katy Perry performs firework.
she changes into a red, like a really fun jumpsuit.
A jumpsuit.
Yeah, I don't know, something different,
What if she did like a romper?
like a shorts.
Like a shorts, yeah.
I don't really like rompers.
I don't either, but this one would have to be just like sexy. Amazing. Show off her legs.
What
Platforms.
what if it has like a train? You know,
Yes.
like the Mila Nova
Yes.
one. Do you know what
Yes.
that one?
Yes.
That in red.
Yes. Love.
If you know what I'm talking about, good. If not, look up like what I'm saying. Mila Nova.
Spell it for them. No, I'm just kidding. Exactly what I say. M-I.
One of my favorite dress designers.
They're amazing.
Love them. I really wanted to wear one of their dresses, but it just like did not work out that way. But they have this one dress and I absolutely love it. It's literally like a romper, but it has this like big like skirt on it and it's amazing. Yeah. And then if the skirt comes off, like after their like first dance or stuff.
Like,
yeah, something different. No, for sure. It was one shoulder.
Because like a jumpsuit would cover her legs and her legs are amazing. So I think she should show them off.
Oh, that's fun.
What if she wore like
she
could, the romper could be a little bodysuit like she wears at her performances. And then she could have like a little train on that.
That's cute.
To where it's not like totally a romper, but it's also not totally like a swimsuit vibe either.
Not a swimsuit for sure.
Well, it's like a leotard.
Okay. Yeah.
What do you?
That could be fun. I want to look up the dress. I think it's one shoulder. This one.
Yes.
Like that.
Yes.
Can you guys see?
That would be so cute.
How fun if that was in like that's so fun.
It's sickening.
Sickening. It's like one shoulder has like a big bow. Oh,
she's gonna look
this
like
is what she's wearing. I love. Yeah. Okay, and then in red, and it's all sparkly. That was what I was gonna do for my second look. If you didn't know,
I did not know.
I didn't even try it on. I got busy.
She got busy. She booked and busy. And hopefully you guys are too after you figure out all of your deliverables.
Yeah. So that's our wedding. That's our episode.
Fourth and final of today. Recording.
Sorry if we're like repeating ourselves. But you're watching this on different days, so it's also okay.
Yeah.
But thank you so much for watching. We are so grateful for you guys if you made it to the end of the episode. And
like, comment, subscribe, rate us 5 stars.
Yeah.
Leave us comments.
Send us on YouTube.
DMs.
Watch us on YouTube. Please send us DMs. We absolutely love it. We like literally will turn them into episodes. And I'm so sorry I hit the mic. And yeah, we will see you next Monday.
Mwah. Bye.
Bye.